All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. Do you want to know how to find the time to prospect when you feel like you don't have enough time to prospect? And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I have so many coaching clients telling me that they would love to grow their business, but they don't have enough time. And ultimately, it's not about making time to prospect, it's about finding the time to prospect. And let me give you an example. You know, when I first started in this profession back in 2003, almost 14 years ago, in a couple months, or next month actually, it'll be 14 years I've been part of this profession. I would grab my list of leads, I would sit down at a desk, I would make sure I have my scripts ready, I'd kind of run through the leads, and I'd get ready, and I'd psych myself up to finally make calls. And when you first get started, that's what it's like. Well, if you're like me, that's what it's like. I was nervous. I was a little bit awkward, couldn't really talk to people, and so I had to get ready to make those calls. I would schedule some time. I'd schedule half hour or an hour to finally make calls. And when I finally did make those calls, it would take me like an hour just to make like 1, 2, or 3 calls because I didn't know how to do it. I was talking to the prospects too much, and 2, it would just take me so long in between calls because I was so nervous. I would look at the list and say, oh, well, maybe I should call Bob next. Then I would go down 3 more and say, well, you know what? Fred seems like a friendlier name. Maybe I'll talk to Fred next. And you know what? It just took me so long. But now, you know what? When I prospect, actually, I won't even give you my example. I'll give you an example of one of my coaching clients. I told him, listen, it doesn't take that much time to prospect. All you got to do is get comfortable with it. And so I want you to try and find the time to prospect one person a day, just one person. And you can find that person. He has a job, and you can find the time to talk to one person, whether it's during your lunch hour, whether it's during your break, whatever it is, during your morning commute, during your evening commute, whatever it is when you get home, just take the time to talk to one person. And he did. And then he came back the next week for coaching. He said, that's a lot easier than I thought. So we increased that number to 5. And now he can easily prospect 10 to 20 prospects a day. And it's not about sitting down, making the time, and getting yourself ready. I mean, he can now prospect while he's walking his dog. He can now prospect while he is making a sandwich or eating his lunch. He can now prospect while balancing his checkbook, while you're doing other things. I do a lot of prospecting, just taking a walk. I do a walk every single day, and I thought I didn't have time to do that, but now I realize I can multitask. So if you don't think you have time to prospect, just realize that the moment you get comfortable with it, you can prospect while you're driving, just as long as you're using a Bluetooth device. You know what? You'll know what to say when you start getting comfortable. And getting comfortable with it, I mean, for my coaching client, all he did was make 1 call a day for 7 days. And, well, actually, I think it took him about 10 days to finally get comfortable. But 7 of those 10 days were making 1 call a day for 7 days. The other days, he finally got comfortable. So it does not take that long to get comfortable. You're just talking to someone, you're just asking a simple question, you're quickly disqualifying, and then you're moving on. And if you don't know what to say when you prospect, get my free audio. You can get it on my blog, KennySantos.com. You put your name and email in, you're going to get an awesome audio in growing your business. I'll leave a link in the description of this video, so that way you can learn what to say. And once you know what to say, it becomes very, very simple. You can do it while, you know what, you're sitting on a park bench watching your kid play on the swings, and you're just talking, and my goodness, it can just builds a lot of envy in the minds of your prospect. They're thinking, this guy's calling me in the middle of the day while he's walking his dog, while he's watching his kids play at the playground. I want to have that type of freedom as well. So I trust you got some great value out of this. What I invite you to do is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I told you about that free audio you can get at KennySantos.com. And remember this. Every single day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. And the only thing we have to do is recognize them and accept them. All right, take care and create a great day.